Hey guys, it's been a while since my last video. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been in All Stars, so I didn't, go through doing All Stars and doing the video edits and posting them up. But it's been a fun season, and I definitely wanted to hop on and make a quick little video. This was a prelims matchup. We had a pretty good start to All Stars. We were slinging 80, 90 mil rallies. It was a whole lot of lag, but at the same time, it was kind of fun. So we had a good first round, headed into semis. I was paired up with Max. We came up with a pretty workable strategy. I mean, look at that, almost a mil points in All Stars C5. I think this is the highest I've seen yet. We had a good team, pretty good players in our semis team. Sepius is right there, Max, and a couple of pretty good opponents. We played against Dab, who was in Eagle. You can see Rain there and Lion and Tar Heel and Bear. It was a pretty good round, and we got some 20 guys going into finals. So our finals was here was where we had a little bit of a problem. The list came, I think under a minute after the semis were over. The Battlefield list was out. It's just a day to figure out the plan, to figure out how you're gonna play. So I went to look up the list and see who we were facing. Um, in pure Ebony fashion, just how it always is. Uh, some guys had, I would say superficial power. They had uh 20, 30 bill keeps, but in real sense they were not that big yet. So the matchups were pretty skewed, and you know in my opinion, uh I didn't think we were the favorites to win. But it just comes down to how the team can get together the last hours, before Battlefield. And for us, it happened 30 minutes before end call. We were like, okay, you know what? We're gonna give it a shot. Why not? And yeah. So this is where we're at. I was playing with Tar Heel. I had Bear, my teammate, on the same team. So that was interesting, getting the dub as a team, going home, and everybody's like, yeah, you guys did it. Not me going back to the server, but we had Weiss. He's I think a Chinese player. He's also pretty good. We faced Max and Stallion, bro. He had me on my toes. Dab, really good setter. I think he got through my defenses about an hour, 20 minutes in. So for the last couple minutes, it was trying to get to the mines. And yeah, it was pretty, for me, I think it was pretty tense because, in All Stars, 40, 30 minutes is a lot of time to catch up to score. But, we kept it going. We had a pretty good finish to it. And I had fun with everybody. I feel like C5 has definitely, got a good base of players overall, from the whales down to the smaller guys. Everybody knows what to do, and yeah, this all sorts was fun. But beyond the scores, it's just about the camaraderie. It's just about the new people you get to meet. You play against, you win or lose, but you made a couple of friends. So I mean, I was gonna do a list of rewards and what everybody else does, but I just think giving a shout out to like everybody is more of what I'm down for, and just the the good messages, the well wishes, something like that. So this is pretty much my prelims right here. You can see us versus other teams. Shout out to everybody who I played against. Everybody who we face, who were thinking he's gonna win, he's gonna win. But at the end of the day, everybody got through, and you got to meet somebody who you know could do something differently, and it takes a good amount of control and time and understanding to see how everybody can put two and two together. So that's my prelims, my semifinal. Then down here at the bottom, you can see we had the finals yesterday. We ended up first place. Uh, Props to the other teams. It was a pretty close fight, disregarding the score, because if you did try to get buffs or team heal from the mines, Evan, you wasn't giving any of that up yesterday. So it was everybody on the last couple of heals, and trying to fight for it. You lose your march. And yeah, to be honest, I think to the end of it, I just popped into my keep, then started training some troops because there's no team heals. We've been going back and forth for a while since the earlier group stages, and we're pretty much run out. Uh, Shout out to Sammy, pretty good, pretty decent player. Played with her in prelims. I think she went all the way to finals. Shawshank, from I think he said he played for RSP. He fell to RSP, bro. Just going into messages and Discord or whispers in game. It's the back and forth where you can come up with something that works out. Money, bro, great player. Went all the way to finals. We got the win. Bow Boy, I saw it in finals. He actually, after I was zeroed, he came to give me a little tap. Hit me a couple of times. I had no troops though, so just a little bit of fun after the fact. This is, I think, purple. She she's having a little bit of a IRL situation. She has to go to deal with some things, but I had her in prelims. A great player, good keep. She's working on her defense or buffs. Yeah, that's still her. Appreciate you playing good. Kato, bro, it's when we met up with him, it's been a while since we played him. He's a pretty fun player to be with. Shout out to Kato. Probably, hopefully, we get together again next All Stars. Rez, I think is moving servers at the moment. I see you can see his keep for sale. Hopefully, we're still gonna link up next All Stars. Just see, I had to zero you, for the one time for real. Just see, it was fun. We had just see in prelims and semis, so we had a pretty good run till we met up in finals, and I had to say hello. EOK, all fun, bro. Appreciate you. Sammy again, she's a pretty wholesome person, and if we did have a Switch server function in Ebony, she's one of the players I would love to have on my server. Max, bro. You gave me a little bit of Gave me a little bit of a hard time in finals. I really thought Max is gonna, take the win out from under us. It got to about the end. It was a couple of keeps that was still in it, but it's all good fun. Appreciate you. That's just the team, Tony, bro. It's all the teamwork. We made it happen. Bear right there, my teammate. He didn't even join the Discord call. Bro, I'm gonna have to call you out. We had a plan, right? Bear goes in, gets zeroed in the first 9 minutes, bro. Yeah, you're gonna have to do better next time, bro. Just going through a couple of these messages. It's all nothing personal in there, so I'm not sharing anything that's that would be beyond what somebody would say just on the Discord group or whatever. It's just shouting out to all these guys, amazing players. I'm sure there's like a whole number of players I haven't put in here, but it's all up to everybody. Just going through the finals list, you see Tar Heel sitting there at the top. Congrats on the win. We um we pulled it together in 30 minutes, bro. It's something. Weiss right there, Neo, Jenny, Brom Dog, Cunt, Scarface. All these guys were in call, making the right calls when we needed it. No fadeaway. Iconda, Money, Verani, X-Way, Whoop Bark, characters, I guess. The dollar sign, I don't know. Night BK, Tony, Hojo, Bear right there, bro. I think this is the second All Stars. We're getting matched up again in finals. And this time we got the win. So, you know, WBF is also a pretty good player from I think C2 or C1, one of the two. And that's top 20 what the top team gets. We have Max right there, pretty good player, bro. The other guys as well, Dab, last season's champion, bro. He's pretty good. Hit we matched up in semis and finals, and both of them he knew what to do to get through defense. He doesn't shy away from a big keep or a smaller keep. He's gonna get through a whole lot of experience right there. Other guys, Sepius we met in semis, pretty good player. And yeah, so that's the list came out. Shout out to Bear right there, number 19. I'm a third, 1054. We trying. Also shouting out my teammate. He's a Lewis, a Japanese player. First All Stars he made junior. We had other players. I think we had about three or four other guys, but they didn't make it all the way to the finals. So Lewis did, and juniors he's right there, number 19. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, then when it's all done and it's that's it. It's more of the interaction and the people you get to meet than the rewards. After all the money spent and the gameplay, I don't feel like the rewards are, match the effort. But it's what there is. Third place, top team. We got the March effect. We got the keep. We got the egg. The generals and the avatar frame. Pretty good. Ranking this All Stars. I'm hoping next season is gonna be something sort of the same. Pretty good gameplay, pretty good domination, pretty good strategy, and let's see how it goes. This round I was able to get Z's, the Ziz Dragon. I think I have just one other dragon to unlock, which is Layden, which is what I'm gonna be going for next All Stars. If I do get the dragon, I'm happy. I'm good. Anything above that is just the gameplay and just getting to meet other players, better players, and than what they were this All Stars, and figure how to make the most out of it. Of course, we got the keep right there. 15% march size is why I went for it. It's um it's a pretty good keep. I like it. I wouldn't say I don't get the theme of it, but you know, it's it's nice. There's a march effect. I think you can see it here too, front and back. It is kind of lumpy. It's a it just goes back and forth when it marches. There's no special effect when attacking, but we did put a good amount of effort into it, so I feel like it's worth a march, to stay to like. So I'm rocking with it, and yeah, there's a avatar frame, pretty good, and yeah, that's the end of my video. It's All Stars is pretty fun. Hope I get to meet most of the guys next year, and you know we have a fun time again.